Control look at, copy me. Carbon control C, computer keyboard copy written, so don't copy me. Carbon copy churches aren't worthless, but they're worthy of burdens because of their burgeoning service. It's beyond their deserving. They pick up that sort of rock that can't purge them, stony. From vanity to unforgiveness, judgment concerns them. Them hypocrites be fishing with that soul-tied line. Reeling in the divine without identity's guide, they wear a sign on their forehead that opposes the mark of the peace. It represents a potted perfect perfume pit, a religious stench. Its hellish fragrance irritates my nostrils, so tell me, how can you be an original when you a copycat? It's beyond me, colossal. Much like God the Father, he pushes you to become more than what you see. That's why it's called faith. He pushes and pulls and provokes you to go farther. It becomes innate. Everything about their presence exudes preference in what they represent. I'm onto it. Conspiritual theory onto this one-man show. Throw a monkey wrench into your plans. I dare you, bro. I mean, they go from program to service without growing or gaining self-worth. It's subtracting affirmations from the virgins. Meanwhile, they're behind the shepherd's office or under the baptism pool's waters untouched, but yearning, burning without an inkling of transparency, seeking confirmation of identity from what her parents see. See, that was me. No brilliant realness residing here is unfulfilling. While I'm drilling my own self, trying not to become a drone or a cold clone villain. Yes, I'm feeling real brilliant, and no, not because of my achieved academic accomplishments, but because of my apostolic fit, seeking truths shifted, routinely rebuking the form of godliness epidemic. Early in the faith, when I'd ask a hard to answer, touching the boundaries of blasphemy, mama will knock you out type of questions. Every answer became vague, if not curtailed or unspokenly reproved of. They'd curtain their initial thoughts and diminish their feelings to their forefathers' known by heart script, their perspective never refreshed, F5. And then they often wonder why they couldn't tell whether they were dead or alive. Then they tell you, you have to prove love. No, but it's you. You embody the representation of Christ himself. Not living on a sloppy, speaking, spit-spatting, stubborn shelf. I was made in this image. I'm an original exclusive. So how many times should I explicate this? You cannot now or even ever attempt to prove your calculation of love, because even in your pursuit, pride somehow suits your shrink me, humble beast attitude. Pay me to fashion falsehood and fallacies like Fendi. Instead, I'll feature the fabric of freedom by the endurance of flogging. What you want me to stay camouflaging? Fake it till you make it, but don't know how to faith it. Depravity is evident. Their denial is of their own detriment. Remember the Savior while he loves you beyond your selfish behavior. Don't be a martyr for yourself. Retire your pride, put it back on the shelf. Relinquish those rights to spiritual death and pray to God that the next breath is commonwealth. Common sense make recompense. I'm allergic to spiritual shenanigans and nonsense. It's like the symptoms of xenophobia. My first name Xena, your last name Phobia. It's that scratch and sniff kind of character that can't reach the sink because they're too good to be watched. Better yet, hand washed, too right to be corrected, too churchly minded to be outreachly connected, too smart to be stopped, too careful to be dropped. They need to be flash mobbed. Control look at, copy me. Carbon control C, computer keyboard copy written, so don't copy me.